Hey girl, hey! Welcome and welcome back to Heavenly Zen Designs, where crafting and chaos meet. We mix media art, wood decor, life, and more. You just never know what we're getting into next. Go grab your coffee and pull up a seat. We got lots to do, people. Lots to do, and even more to talk about. My name is Kelly, and I am so excited you're here. Hey, before we begin, please do me a solid and share this channel with all of our friends. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon so you too can be the first to know when new videos are released. Hey everyone, how are we doing today? Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Let's see what we're getting into today. Today we're going to be doing this DIY resin kit. I picked up this kit from Sam's Club. There is a link in the description box if you want to go get you one. And we will see at the end of this video what I think about this resin kit and what do you think about what I did. So now we're going to get into the resin kit and talk about everything that is inside it. Now disclaimer, people, I have never done resin before. We do a lot of firsts on this channel. Has anybody figured that out yet? We're like 9 or 10 videos in and we do a lot of firsts on here. Anywho, okay, so I'm gonna name these off as I can remember. So it came with the instructions, which were pretty good instructions. Okay, let's see if I can keep up with this. So it came with this silicone mold. It came with 5 keychains and 5 eye hooks, 2 small keychain molds, a pendant mold, a jewelry box, base and lid, a casting resin, and a resin hardener, 3 100 ml pour cups, a tube of acrylic paint in white, a pair of tweezers that don't tweeze, 2 pots of glitter, 1 gold and 1 silver or iridescent, and another pot of gold flake, 4 popsicle sticks, 3 alcohol inks in honey, fuchsia, and calypso, 6 mica powders in gold, blue, green, white, pink, and purple, a pair of gloves, and a transparent dropper that I did not initially see, but I did rescue it from that plastic. So now I'm just laying the silicone molds inside the box because I have a lot of other projects that I'm doing and I need to be able to move these molds with a solid base on them. So I'm just looking through everything and I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want to do. If you know me at all, you know that I am a glitter girl, so we definitely going to have some glitter in here. Now I chose to use 3 of the mica powders in the white, pink, and purple, and I was looking at the alcohol inks, but yeah, no, I'm not doing that this time. So I'm trying to use these non-tweezing tweezers, and I just decided I was going to use my fingers because the tweezers wasn't working. So I get all the iridescent silver glitter on there, and then I got a phone call and I had popped open this gold flake. You guys, this thing was stuffed beyond its capacity. I am not even playing. This little nugget that I picked up barely fit back in there, not counting all the other nuggets that was sitting down there and the flake that I had already put all over the molds. Like seriously, how did it fit? How did it fit? I don't know. I don't know how it fit. All I know is the amount of gold flake in this kit was mighty impressive. Okay, so now I've decided, after reading the directions, it had said that except for the keychain molds and the pendant mold together, the other molds would need 200 milliliters of resin. But I wanted to make sure that I had equal amounts of all 3 colors. So what I did was I half and half, 50-50 of the resin and the hardener. And then I added a little scoop each of the mica powders in the corresponding containers and mixed these for 3 minutes apiece. So I did like 60 seconds one, 60 seconds in one, 60 seconds in one, and I went back and I just kept doing that until each one of them had been stirred for 3 minutes total. And then it tells you that you need to let it sit for 2 to 3 minutes to allow the air bubbles to reach the surface. Okay, guys, so this is where total panic set in because Delaney's morning nap is anywhere from 30 minutes to 2 hours. So I never know how much time I have to do a project or edit a video. At the moment of time where I finished stirring the last 60 seconds on that purple resin, my 20-year-old called me and she was lingering on the phone and I was just trying to answer her questions as best as possible. And I think because I was talking, the baby heard me. And so she woke up. So now I've got resin sitting here past the time that it needs to be poured. I have my 20-year-old on the phone, my 21-month-old waking up from a nap. So I get off the phone with my 20-year-old. I go in the bedroom and I grab the baby and I have these gloves on and she's like looking at me like, what the heck are you doing? And I had to tell her, I was like, come look and see what mommy's doing. Do you see what mommy's doing? Okay, now I have to pour this. So you're going to have to stand right here. And I sat her on the ground and she started crying. And I was like, listen, as soon as I'm done pouring this, I will pick you up. I will love on you. I will nurse you. I just need a couple minutes. And she's crying. And I'm like, you're just going to have to cry because I was in such a panic and I was trying to rush. And I think just all of that made it to where I didn't have time to think what I wanted to do. And so I'm just going to take the W. I'm going to take the win and say that this resin project turned out exactly how it was meant to be. Now that is nowhere near where I imagined it would be or what it would look like. But as I have said before, if Marta taught me one thing, if you guys don't know who Marta is, go to Marry Me Small Art on YouTube. The one thing that she taught me over these last, oh my gosh, 9-10 years is that you never go in with a plan because it never ends up how you want it to be. So go in with an idea and you'll never be disappointed. Go in with an idea. I went in with an idea. I picked my colors, right? So I went in with the idea. But yeah, technically it did not go as I thought it was going to go. But I mean, when I can only craft during a nap time, really, is there anything that's going to end up how I want it to be? Or how it's meant to be. It's usually how it's meant to be. So as you can see, I added lots and lots of glitter, lots and lots of gold flake, which I am not a gold flake person, but I did it anyways, and I love them. I mean, I'm not even mad that it doesn't look like the pictures. I mean, I could be really, really disappointed right now. It was a good first try, a good first go around. I just know that I need a babysitter and a secretary. So here we are, 48 hours later, unmolding our resin. And one thing that I noticed about this resin, the edges are really sharp. Now, this lid did have bubbles in it. And like you guys seen, I did not have time to go and stick a toothpick and get bubbles out. Honestly, I didn't even know there was bubbles there, but there were. So all I did was I sanded down all the sharp edges on all the pieces of resin. And I added keychains to those pieces. I added an eye hook to the pendant and a keychain to that piece. And that was it. That was all she wrote on this Sam's Club DIY resin project. Now, if you were to ask me what is one thing that I would change about this project, it would be time. I would change the amount of time that I had to do it. I would have someone watching the baby. I would have someone answering my phone, and I would take my time and make it look like the box, people. Those pictures were really pretty. I had to have been a professional that did that. I'm not that. I'm not a professional. Sorry. So what do you all think? Did I fail? Or did I get it just right? Either way, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. As always, thank you so much for being here. If you have any questions about the process or where I got my supplies, and it's not already in the description box, just leave a comment and I'll get back to you. Again, please do me a solid and share this channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon if you haven't done so already, so you too can be the first to know when new videos are released. Until next time, my friends, craft like crazy, reign in the chaos, live life to the fullest, and I'll meet you right back here in my next video. Follow me on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok at Heavenly Zen Designs, or visit my business page at www.heavenlyzendesigns.com.